stupid joke. Courtney, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
So, what's the best part about playing Captain America?
Oh, being Captain America? I don't geek out on this stuff at all, right? No, it's a dream come true. I mean, the guy, he's the ultimate Boy Scout. He's the super soldier, and being an American and getting to play Captain America it's a huge honor. I love him. He's a ton of fun.
And you've done different kinds of voice work, including video games.
Yes.
And what's the difference between the two for you?
You know, it really, there's no difference in terms of like the way you portray a character, but video games it offer a lot more like sort of variables that can kind of enter into what's going to be going on while the player is actually playing the game. If the character needs to jump, you got to get the sound effect of the character jumping, that kind of thing. Whereas with you know, animation, depending upon if it's localized or if it's already been animated and we're just sort of ADRing, that kind of thing, you've got a very set, rigid sort of structure in which to work. So you don't really do a lot of messing around so much. You might play around with a line here and there, but with video games, it usually involves a lot more work, just because you've got to cover all of those sound effects, the grunts, the efforts, the running, the getting punched in the stomach, punched in the face, falling from a 50-foot cliff, a 150-foot cliff, a 300-foot cliff. That's really the only thing. But as far as approaching it from an acting perspective, it's all pretty much the same thing.
What was your favorite cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon growing up?
Oh boy, you know what I want to say? I liked Felix the Cat. It's really funny. I haven't seen it exactly. The Wonderful, Wonderful Cat. That and oh boy, there was one other one. I can't remember. You know what? There was one other one that I was such a huge fan of, and the name is blanking on me right now. See, I'm 37. The brain's going. It's not easy. There you go. It's not easy getting old. You forget your Saturday morning cartoons. It's sad.
What's your favorite TV show now?
Oh gosh, Avengers Assemble on Disney XD. I mean, come on, right? I TiVo every single one of them on DVR. That, and I mean, more adult shows that we're not going to mention here that, you know, kids shouldn't be watching.
No, kids should not be watching. Do you feel like because television has taken a darker turn in the last couple of years with things like Hannibal and The Walking Dead, that it's more important to have family shows now?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the things that I love seeing, that Disney still gets that little sparkle of what I think Walt intended, that you have something that at its core has a certain innocence to it, and kind of skirting all of those things is a difficult sort of tap dance to do, especially I think we're so cynical now with so many things that we miss out on having fun on stuff that's just to have fun. But I think it is important to keep that sort of I don't know, that Disney innocence to things, because so much of the other stuff, like I was going to say, Breaking Bad is a show that's one of my favorite shows, but it's a terrible show about terrible people doing terrible things. It's a great show. It's just terrible, the subject matter. And so to have something for kids is just so important, and adults to be able to kind of remember, let's not take ourselves so seriously, you know. And so what they've done with Marvel's Avengers Assemble, Disney's Planes, I'm thrilled to see that they can still have that balance between good action, good comedy, good storytelling, and it's still innocent enough that